Hello there. Kyle Katarn here, and it is Wednesday, my droids. Let's read some Star Wars comics. Running a little behind today. Shout out to the landscapers who are making a bunch of noise, but we're all good now. We've got the Halcyon Legacy issue number 4 came out today by Ethan Sachs. I was all excited to read The Mandalorian issue number 1 because my comic release schedule told me it came out today, July 6th, and I guess it comes out next week, July 13th. So we'll be saving that for later, but for now, we still have the Halcyon Legacy, which has really grown on me as a series, honestly. I've really been enjoying it. And I love the fact that we're getting some Hondo action. Hondo and Lando is a great combination, so I can't wait to see what happens here. The Halcyon is showing up everywhere nowadays. I noticed that it's also present in the, what's it called? The, lost my train of thought for a second there. It's also in the Lego Star Wars Summer Vacation trailer. That's where they're vacationing, is clearly on the Halcyon. So I wonder where else it's going to pop up. How long before it's in an on-screen property, you know? Hello there, Jake, Lego Jules, Woodsy the Beast, Mr. Napcakes, Dr. Holocron. Glad to have you all in here with me to read some comics. Alrighty. Halcyon Legacy. Captain Kevin, Crimson Jack, Shore Comran, Samina, D309, Lando, Maz, and Hondo, the big players down here. The Heist on the Halcyon, Part 4. The Halcyon has been assailed by the notorious pirate Crimson Jack, who seeks to capture a resistance spy on board for a lucrative First Order bounty. But the heroic Captain Kevin and cruise director Lenka Mock may have a trick or two up their sleeves. Meanwhile, amid all the terror, logistics droid D309 is distracting a young passenger with tales from throughout the legendary ship's long history. By Ethan Sachs and Will Slaney. Interesting. Look, and we have credits here for Walt Disney Imagineering as well as for Lucasfilm, showing that this really was made in like a close collaboration with the people who created the hotel. The Halcyon, deep in a solar storm in the mid-rim, now. Captain, the solar rays are shaking the ship apart. At this rate, we have moments before the shields give. Then we have no choice. Take us out of the storm. But, Captain Kevin, those pirates are still out there. And if they get a hold of the Resistance spy... I'm aware of the danger, Mock. But they will be dead along with the rest of the souls on board the Halcyon if we don't. Besides, perhaps your freedom fighter is resourceful enough to figure their own way out of this mess. We are out of other options, Samina. But grandfather, you can't give up. I'm not giving up. I'm giving you and everyone else on board this ship a chance. A wise leader once told me that we must all be prepared to stand up for what's right. And now her daughter has given me the chance to do just that. Their family has given so much to keep this galaxy free. But why does our family have to sacrifice too? Because it is the only way your children and grandchildren will have the future that I hoped for you. Awesome. He's repaying a debt that he feels not only to Leia, but to Padme as well. That's actually really, really cool. Oh, Samina. How I had hoped... Oh, whoops. I went too far. Oh, Samina. How I had hoped that this cruise would be a pleasant respite from the challenges to come. I don't want you to go. Here. Take this pendant. Keep it close. This is a great panel with Kylo Ren looming. The TIE silencer in the front here. Let it remind you of the galaxy we are fighting for. And D309, please keep her company until the next port. Goodbye, granddaughter. Goodbye, grandfather. I am told that sometimes a story can cheer up organics in times of sorrow. Would you like to hear one now? That's pretty intense that the grandfather would just leave like this. Clearly, for this making the sacrifice play. Steady. The shields won't hold much longer, Captain. Then you'd better get a move on. And get us out of here before then. We made it! Now let's hope that pirate ship isn't anywhere close. Hopefully by doubling back we have a path to our hyperspace lane. Ah! Get me a status report! Captain. Brrr. I think I found Crimson Jack's ship. Oh, yes. Look at this monstrosity bearing down on them. My first thought is that they have slapped a couple of sails onto Spaceball 1. There appears to have been some confusion over my previous instructions. Let's try this again, shall we? Prepare to be boarded, or prepare to die. D309? Yes, Semina? If you have a story from the Halcyon's past that's going to cheer me up, now's the time to tell it. Maybe one where the good people outthink the bad people and triumph over impossible odds. I think I know just the one. Then, the Halcyon has flown through many eras in history. Through peace and war, through the High Republic and the lowest of lows. This was one of those lows. The Empire had commandeered the Halcyon during the war. Watch those hands, young man. I'm here at General Katarn's own request. And let's just say the Empire had a different standard than most for a pleasure starcruiser. Of course, there were perks for those of the right rank. And General Katarn was the type who took advantage of all the perks he could. I see those Ronto wraps on the table. Nice. I imagine this is part of where the Imagineering consulting happened. The General was a collector of spoils of war. Oh shit, what is all this? Oh, the Calicori! There's a Calicori in here! It looks like it's specifically Hera's Calicori because it has the extra bead that she added for Kanan. Oh my goodness. Fascinating. Ancient relics and priceless treasures taken from the planets his forces invaded in the name of the Empire. Or liberated from the heathens, as he saw it. During his campaigns, he liberated quite a lot. Oh, that's absolutely Hera's Calicori right there. That's so cool. Or I should say, sorry, the Syndulla Calicori, because that's not just Hera's, it's her whole family. A Calicori totem from an ancient clan on Ryloth, the oldest known collection of statues of the 4 stages of Duarte, a rare vase from the Keitel-Fard dynasty. Even the box he carried them in was hewn from a Roshire tree on Kashyyyk thousands of years ago. But while he claimed it was in the name of the Empire, the General kept the acquisitions discreet. The uncultured visitors to the Imperial Museum could never appreciate them as he could. And as long as he was traveling on board the Halcyon, it would be safe behind the thick Beskar walls and 17 locks of the safe installed by Imperial engineers. Whoa! A Beskar safe. That's cool. I wonder if that's a subtle indication that this story is taking place post-Purge. Because as we know, most Beskar was gathered in the Great Purge, the Night of 1,000 Tears. The safe was reputed to be impenetrable. But then again, nice. And where there's a safe, there's going to be a Hondo not far behind. There is a first time for everything. General Katarn, my name is Maz Kanata. Let's skip the pleasantries and get right down to business, shall we? I'm quite busy planning future campaigns. Yes, you look quite busy. Where is this artifact you came to sell me? If you are looking for the crown jewel of your collection, may I present the crown jewels of Alderaan? Very nice. They're beautiful. Now, if you don't mind, I will just verify their authenticity. If they are what you say they are, you will be well compensated. And if not, you will be executed. Molecular analysis suggests the gems are from Alderaan. Do you have any idea how valuable these will be after the recent destruction of that planet? These are quite literally one of a kind now. The loss of Alderaan is my gain. This fat fuck. Just taking the riches. Look at this. Just loading himself up with these cultures that have all just been completely, subjugated by the Empire. And he's just like reaping the rewards, having this big decadent feast. And he has the gall to say it out loud. The loss of Alderaan is my gain. My goodness. If there's nothing else, I'll take my payment now, before the thieves that were following me get their hands on it. Initiate pre-programmed credit transfer from my discretionary account. Funds transfer complete. There, 80,000 Imperial credits into your account, as agreed. Wait, what do you mean by thieves? The Imperials may have had complete control of the above decks, but the lower levels were a different matter entirely. The only thing I have left to wager is my uniform. Don't look so glum. There is no dishonor in losing to me, Hondo Onaka. Love it. So glad you're here, buddy. I have a feeling I know who this is in the cape here, too. If there were extra points in Sabak for bragging, I'd still be flying my old ship. Now tell me, Hondo, do you want to make a wager on something a little more interesting? Like who will get to that necklace first? Oh, nice. So they're both in on the heist already. It's not like they have to learn about the necklace here. They probably came here with Maz, honestly. Sir, one of our informants on the ship has reported sighting a notorious pirate, identified as Hondo Onaka. His criminal record is quite long. Well, send some TIE fighters to shoot their ship down. Do I have to handle all this thinking myself? It appears the pirate is on board the Halcyon. Send stormtroopers to the lower decks. Find him. But keep it discreet. Not every one of my peers may be understanding about my hobby. He's not going to get his hands on the crown jewels of Alderaan. I've worked too hard to procure them. Man, this guy's way too easy to manipulate. He's clearly way too focused on his little discretionary procuring of artifacts on the side here. And not worrying about the fact that he's being totally played by Maz. I love it. A scoundrel like him does not deserve to even look at such delicate treasure. Plunk. Man. So unceremonious. Oh, sick. And that is a Sith incense burner. You can get those at Galaxy's Edge. I recognize that right there. Awesome. Let's see him get his hands on the crown jewels now. Clank. Whir. No one can break into this safe. And I'm sure you have surveillance cameras in case he does get into the safe. Get in? That's preposterous. Surely it is. Well, I better take my leave. Good luck with your pirate problem. Just in case, I better check on that camera feed. Sir? He's just... Oh, man, spending time with Ezra Bridger clearly rubbed off on Hondo as well, waving directly at the cameras. Open the safe! Open the safe now! We can't, General. It takes 3 minutes for the locks to reset. The pirate that you flagged has been spotted in the engineering room. How? How is that even possible? It doesn't matter. Send a unit to intercept. Kill him and bring back anything he's stolen. Oh my. We're being boarded. What is it? Why did you stop telling the story? It was nothing to worry about, Samina. Now, where was I? Oh yes, the chase through the engineering room. You there, halt! Oh man. No, Dr. Holocron. That's the panel right there. Now, where's the fun in that? Look at that cheesy grin, man. Oh, I love it. Look out! The pirate knocked over... Arrgh! I haven't been a pirate in years. I am a legitimate businessman now. Can't get a clear shot. That is the general idea, my friend. Nice. Can't see anything in the steam. Do you want to tell General Katarn that we lost the pirate? Legitimate businessman. I'm beginning to hate that doshing slime ball. Whoosh. God, amazing. Ethan Sachs has done a really good job of capturing Hondo's, just boisterousness. Seems like you've run out of places to hide, businessman. Come over here and surrender for interrogation. That doesn't sound very appealing. I have a better idea. Why don't you come over here instead? That does it. Oh, you didn't think that one all the way through, did you? Well, there goes TD 3300. Never was known for his smarts. But at least he got rid of that infernal pirate. Oh, he's just like, oh, Hondo. Whoosh. Finally.
I don't understand. It seems to all be here. Sir, the weak way seems to have either plunged to his death or escaped. That doesn't narrow it down exactly. I'm surrounded by incompetence. Get my shuttle prepared for an immediate departure. Hopefully you can do that right.
Man, this guy is such a dick.
Right away, General.
I was sent to see if you needed any assistance, General Katarn.
Yes, good timing. Bring all of these items to my shuttle. And I warn you that a strict inventory will be kept.
Plunk, plunk, plunk.
Wait, who did you say you were?
I didn't say.
Oh,
nice, he hits him with the box.
halt.
I'm afraid I'm in too much of a hurry.
Turn over the box, or...
If you insist.
Look out! I can't get a clear shot with the infernal thief. I can't get a clear shot at that infernal thief without hitting the treasure.
Shwump. Now, is that language really necessary? Especially for one's last words. Besides, I prefer the term scoundrel. I love it, and they're just both just like going down. This is a pretty sweet outfit for Lando, actually. I like how much of a penchant he has for disguises. He just loves playing dress up in general. Can you please open up? My hands are rather full. Took you long enough. Do you know how heavy a box of stolen artifacts is? I prefer to think of them as liberated.
You think you had it hard, Calrissian. Next time you try being the distraction.
There won't be a need for next time. Take a good look, because that's the last you'll see of them.
What are you doing? I almost died for that treasure. Hondo's face. Oh, he's pogging. He looks like one of my YouTube thumbnails.
No, you almost died for the 40,000 Imperial credits that you just each received into your accounts. Once we leave this room, I'll place an anonymous tip to the General's underling that the relics are here.
I don't get it. That leaves you with nothing. What was in it for you?
Just the box. It was given to me by someone special a long time ago.
Oh, Chewie gave her the box. It's a Roshir tree from Kashyyyk.
Not that the General will even notice. He'll be distracted long enough to allow us to sneak off at the next port.
Oh, she's known Chewie a long time. What about the crown jewels of Alderaan?
Oh, those are not the actual crown jewels of Alderaan. I got those gemstones from that planet centuries ago, but the necklace itself, well, they never look past the gems, do they? Sadly, the real ones were probably wiped out with everything else by that horrid Death Star.
Wow, I am exceptionally good looking.
Nice, using it as a camera system. I love it. It wasn't about the credits for me. I accepted a new job as an administrator of all things. Just wanted one last adventure before a life of management. Okay, so Lando is about to go have his Baron Administrator position at Cloud City, which places this story after 4, but solidly before 5. So the Mandalorian Purge must have taken place after Star Wars Rebels, which is kind of what my theory is. This further confirms that. I leave the future heists to Hondo. Hey, I am an honest businessman now. Just needed a little funding for my next honest business, that's all. The three were able to escape the Halcyon undetected after an anonymous tip to the Imperial Security Bureau about the General's hobby. So you see, Samina, a little ingenuity and cleverness can go a long way.
Everybody on the floor! Cooperate and most of you may survive!
Who are these assholes? Oh, right, Crimson Jack and his fantastic friends.
The pirates! They've boarded the Halcyon!
They're looking for Grandfather. I hope you'll be alright.
Ah, what a lovely bridge you have, Captain Keevan. All that cutting-edge technology. Nothing but the finest for the Halcyon. I would hate to get blood all over those fancy-looking consoles. So tell me where I can find this resistance spy that you are going to such great lengths to hide. The First Order will pay a lot of info. Will pay a lot for that info. Crimson Jack, we're getting a priority message from our ship. Can't you see I'm busy? You're interrupting my speech. But sir, a pod is jettisoned from the Halcyon.
Grandfather. There he goes. Man.
I know you can hear my broadcast, you crusty womp rats. It's me, the spy you're looking for. and I slipped right through your fingers.
Oh, grandfather, what have you done? Grandfather's saving your ass. He's saving everybody's ass by leading Crimson Jack away. Crimson Jack, who, by the way, has an absolutely hysterical character design. I really need to see a Crimson Jack cosplay. Celebration Europe, please bring it. Someone. I know there's a lot of redheads over there on that continent. Someone do a Crimson Jack. I would love that so much. He really he has strong Kylo Ren vibes from the Star Wars Droids original series. He seems like he's in much better shape than old Kylo, but a very similar role that he's fulfilling here. I am worried about grandfather. I don't think he's gonna make it, but I think he's gonna do something very heroic. And hopefully, I don't know. This has been kind of a wholesome series, the Halcyon Legacy, so I'm not sure if they're really gonna kill this old man. We'll see. We'll have to see what happens. Either way, I'm definitely enjoying the Halcyon Legacy. And then, oh, what? What? I can't wait. And I love the way that they've done this with the blue and then the yellow. The way it fades away and it just becomes the color of the background as well as his suit. I'm wondering if this is a deliberate coloration in solidarity with Ukraine, because these are the colors of Ukraine. Also, that significance is not lost on me if in fact that was the choice being made here. Can't wait for a Bosk issue though. I love me some Trandoshans. I'm like the opposite of Dan from Boaxium. Awesome. Well, unfortunately, that's all we got for the comics today. It's a little bit of a shorter stream. I thought it was going to be a little bit longer. I thought we were also going to be reading The Mandalorian issue number 1, because my list of solicitations says it comes out today, but unfortunately I was wrong. It comes out next week, so you can stay tuned for that. That'll be coming. I will also be joining my friends Joel and Doc Holocron on their podcast for a discussion about Crimson Reign. Now that Crimson Reign has come out in its entirety, you can look forward to that in the next few days here as well. If you only caught the tail end of this stream, don't worry, you'll be able to catch the replay. It'll be happening momentarily here on YouTube. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.